Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. Johnny Mac here, the gravy guy. This is Saturday sauce. So I'm going to quickly show you how to make cube steaks, brown gravy, and mashed potatoes, all in the Instant Pot. It's easy, homemade, and delicious. So let me show you how to make it. Round up your Instant Pot, hit the Sauté function button, and cook on high heat. Once the display reads hot, drop in 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of a neutral oil of your choice. When the oil's hot, add 1 diced white onion. Stir frequently and cook until the onions are tender and lightly brown around the edges. If you'd like to take a little bit more time and caramelize the onions, hey, it's homemade, you can make it to your taste. When the onions are to your liking, add 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of tomato paste. Mix it in with the onions, cook for about 20 to 30 seconds. This looks really good. Now it's time to move on to the next step of the process, deglazing the pot with 1/4 cup or 63 milliliters of red wine. Stir frequently and reduce the wine down until it's nearly all gone. If you're not into alcohol, you can move on to this next step of the process, adding the cooking liquid, 3 cups, 750 milliliters of beef broth. And a quick reminder, you're still on the Sauté function on more or high heat. Round up a flat bottom spatula and scrape the sides and bottom of the pan to incorporate all of the bits and pieces, the fond, up into that cooking liquid. To this, you'll add 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of what's-it sauce. For your convenience, have a list of all of the ingredients used for this recipe and their proportions in the description section of the video. Next, add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Snag some shrubbery, 1 tablespoon flat leaf parsley chopped. For a touch of spice, hot smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon. Next up to bat, another 1/4 teaspoon of celery seed. Top it off with the last ingredient from the spice rack, onion powder, another 1/4 teaspoon. You can't go wrong by spanking on a touch of black pepper. Mix it together, and you're ready to move on to the next step. Add the cube steaks that have been seasoned lightly with salt and pepper. Have you ever struggled to make the perfect sauce? Wait no longer. Sauces made simply by the Sauce and Gravy channel chef, Johnny Mac, is a must for your next holiday feast or weeknight meal. Delve into a selection of savory and sweet sauces, as well as rich gravy recipes, with easy-to-follow step-by-step directions and QR codes that will take you straight to the channel's video recipes. You will be able to visualize the sauce-making process and improve your sauce-making skills while delighting your family and friends. Order now and get your copy today. Links are in the video description and comment section below. For this particular recipe, I used 5 cube steaks. Use a spoon or a spatula to submerge the cube steaks into the cooking liquid. Moving forward with this recipe, round up your Instant Pot trivet. This will be used to create a platform to place your potatoes on. Put the trivet upside down with the handles facing down inward into the Instant Pot. Peel the potatoes, give them a quick rinse, and then place them onto the trivet. For this recipe, I'm using russet potatoes, 2 large and 3 small. By steaming the potatoes, it gives them more of a baked potato type taste. Everything is in the Instant Pot. It's time to start pressure cooking. Turn off the Sauté function button and place the lid onto the Instant Pot. Close the pressure/steam release valve. Press the pressure cooker function button and make sure it's on more pressure or high. Set the time for 20 minutes and let the pressure cooker do its thing. Whenever it's done, you can either do a natural release of the pressure or a safe, quick release per the manufacturer's instructions. I took the route of a natural release. It took nearly 30 minutes for the float valve to go down. With the float valve down, open up the pressure or steam release valve just to make sure there's no additional pressure. At that point, with no additional pressure, it's safe to open up the lid. Take out the potatoes, put them into a bowl or something that you can cover, and remove the trivet. Take the cube steaks out. Now they're very tender, so you might want to use a slotted spoon to remove them to keep them from falling apart. Set them to the side. You're going to put them back into the brown gravy in just a moment. But check it out. Look at that deep, dark, delicious cooking liquid. That right there is the base for a tasty homemade brown gravy. For this quick and easy recipe, I'm going to use a cornstarch slurry to thicken up the gravy. Mix together 4.5 tablespoons or 68 milliliters of beef broth and 4.5 tablespoons or 36 grams of cornstarch. And just to clarify, I did not use the beef broth from the Instant Pot. I used an additional 4.5 tablespoons. At this point, turn off the Instant Pot, then hit the Sauté function button and make sure it's on more or high heat. Grab that slurry, give it a quick mix. Sometimes the cornstarch likes to stay on the bottom of the bowl, so mix it up to make sure it's well combined. Grab a spoon or a spatula, start to stir, and slowly pour in that cornstarch slurry. Make sure everything is well mixed and bring this to a light simmer. Quickly give the gravy a taste to see if you need to adjust the seasoning. Oh yeah, that's good. Spank on some black pepper, add some salt. Remember, this is a homemade brown gravy, so you can make it to your taste. So you can add additional spices, additional herbs. If you like it more on the tangy side, add some additional apple cider vinegar. Make it how you like it. After giving it a good 360, add the cube steaks carefully back to the brown gravy. Bring the gravy to a simmer. That'll help thicken up the gravy and rewarm those cube steaks. Once the cube steaks are warm and the gravy is as thick as you like, you can turn off the Sauté function and hit the Keep Warm function. To work with the potatoes, drop in 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of unsalted butter. Add some salt and pepper, and if you'd like to place a lid onto the bowl to help that butter melt, now would be the perfect time to do it. Puree the potatoes any way that you like. I like to use a hand mixer and just whip them up. To use the hand mixer, break up the potatoes first and smash that butter into the mix. Slowly mix the potatoes on low speed at first. Add the milk in increments. You can just eyeball it, see how much you need, whip it up, add more. Keep repeating the process until you've achieved the consistency that you're looking for. And that's it. That's all there is to it. That's how you make a homemade cube steak, brown gravy, and mashed potatoes all in the Instant Pot. Thank you for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. If you found this recipe helpful, be sure to hit that like button. And hey, if you found it helpful, share it with your friends. They might find it helpful too. If you like sauces and gravies, then smash that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the all notifications bell to stay tuned to the latest and greatest sauce making tips and techniques. Thanks again for watching. Until next Saturday at 11 Eastern, remember, it's just you, me, and the sauces. Keep whisking, y'all.